Sing the song, bro.
I have a dog and my dog's name is Cat, but you never heard a thing as crazy as that.
I think I have heard something as crazy. That's not that crazy.
It's a DoorDash commercial
Is it really?
song for PetSmart or something like that. Yeah.
A DoorDash commercial for
Mhm.
PetSmart?
Mhm.
I don't get it.
Oh, what do you not get? They deliver on DoorDash now.
For pets?
Mhm.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I always said that when I got my own dog, I would name it Cat, and I didn't do that.
I know, and you had a dog that looked like a giant cat. Well, he looked like a giant. She looked like a giant everything.
But I feel like a specific.
And she acted
dog.
like a cat.
No, she looked like a giant rat.
Yeah, but like she was
Not a
like
cat.
she doesn't really like to cuddle that much.
Yeah, that's the opposite of cats. Cats cuddle all the time.
You're kidding, right? Have you ever seen a cat in your
All
life?
cats do is cuddle. They don't play. They don't.
They don't want to be near you ever. They come when they want for 5 seconds and they leave.
Some cats do. Go sing the song. Bet you don't even remember.
I
the
have a
lyrics.
dog and his name is Cat, and I bet you never heard anything as crazy as that.
Okay, that's horrible.
How's it go?
I have a dog and my dog's name is Cat, but you never heard a thing as crazy as that.
Okay, stop. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Sheep.
Let's go, baby.
I'm sick still.
You still sick? How you feel?
Do you think I'm still contagious?
Probably.
So you're gonna get sick.
No, it's been like, how long has it been? Like a week and a half now?
Yeah.
I think you're fine. Because like they usually say
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
been,
a
like,
week.
10 days. So,
Oh, that's good.
all right, cool.
Hopefully.
All right, so what's up, guys?
What's up?
Weekly recap. Weekly check-in.
Yeah, the weekly recap, guys.
Weekly check-in.
Weekly check-in.
I was fucking sick all fucking week.
So how do you feel? How was it?
It
Tell
was
us.
horrible.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe get the vaccine, maybe?
Maybe, who knows. But yeah, it was the worst that I've ever had COVID before in my life. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell, but I just felt like I had a really, really bad flu.
And you were like bedridden?
Yeah, I had a like up and down like fever. Like I would feel super hot. It started off, it like escalated super quickly within like one day. Like I woke up in the morning, I had a dry cough, but I was like, I'll feel fine. I felt fine. And then like by nighttime, my throat hurt super bad. And I was like, shit, yeah, I'm definitely fucking sick. And then like over the next few days, I just had a really bad like cough, and then I had a really bad runny nose, and I felt like I had a fever on and off. The highest I got was like 100. I checked on my little thermometer.
Just 100 even?
Stuffed it up my butthole.
Is that the way to do it?
Yeah, it is. That's how you check. It's the most accurate.
I think there's different ways.
No, that's the most accurate.
Did you really do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't.
Oh gosh.
And
Where'd you put it? In your armpit? In your mouth?
yeah, I put it in my butt, and then I put it under my tongue.
Bro. That's how you get COVID, bro.
And then, yeah, I was basically like in bed for most of the days. And now I have a really bad cough. I feel like I have to cough every 5 seconds. And I also feel like something's stuck like in my chest that I can't get it out.
Like what?
And
Like
I
a
sound
knife?
kind of nasally.
Like a sharp knife in your heart?
No, more like like phlegm, you know?
Ew.
Ew. But yeah. So
Dang. So, and you're still kind of recovering then. So it's been a while.
yeah, and now I'm just like depressed as fuck.
Why are you depressed?
Isn't that a thing? Like,
No, you feel better now, bro.
no, but that's the thing that when you like get super sick for a few days, like it just triggers like a depressive episode.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know. I heard some people saying that, so I was like, yeah, that's a thing because that's how I feel now.
Damn, I didn't know that.
But
I actually
it
looked up
sucks.
because you told me about fever. Is like, I've heard this like thing. I don't know if you guys have heard it. That's like when a fever gets really high, it's a possibility that you can like burn brain cells and you could like get brain damage. When a fever gets to like 108 or something,
Whoa, you can get to 108?
you can get pretty high, I think.
Oh, fuck, that's
But
insane.
I heard that's a myth. But I think you could probably have some serious.
That's insane.
To get to, like, 108?
Fever?
Yeah, you would probably feel like crazy.
Yeah, because I know the highest that I've seen people get like 102, 103, and they're like fucking dying, you know?
Yeah.
So 108, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, you have
Like,
to be like in the hospital bed. Or
1
something.
degree difference is like, it makes a huge difference in your body.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's the regular at?
98 something.
90.6.
Yeah. I checked myself multiple times. I would go from like 100 to like 97.3.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really weird. I don't understand why, but I went like back and forth between those like 2 times. Yeah.
COVID, bro. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Do you think it was like the new variant?
I think so, yeah, because it was different from like the other times that I've had it.
So you've had it multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do you not believe me when I say that?
Get the vaccine, bro.
Bro, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna continue having it for the rest of my life.
And you're
It's
fine
like a
with that?
cold. I mean,
I haven't gotten it.
it wasn't at that's what I'm telling you. Like this time was the worst time I've ever had it. Like the other times I was like kind of fine.
What if it gets even worse next time?
And then I'm gonna fucking just go through it, or go get the vaccine.
When you get the vaccine, it's not gonna be immediate, bro. Like you can't be sick, be like I need the vaccine, and then they're gonna get it.
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
what I'm
gonna
gonna
feel
do.
great. Anyways,
kidding.
I was gonna talk about my mom because Melissa, when we were setting up, she got a call and it says scam likely.
Mhm.
But my mom, she gets scam likely calls all the time, and she calls them scam legally calls because she doesn't know how to say it. She's like, "Me está llamando el scam legally otra vez."
Scam likely.
I'm like, what?
Like, what? Scam
What is
legally?
that? But it's scam likely.
Yeah, she gets them all the time. I don't know why.
She called me, or she told me that she was like, I got 13 calls from scam legally today. And I'm like, that's a problem. Like, I don't know. Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation?
Yeah,
Block
maybe
them,
she
I
should.
think. Block.
Yeah, maybe she should block them or answer it and see, like, you know,
What's up?
what the fuck is going on. Maybe it is like someone calling and thinking that that's the right person they're calling, but it's not. I don't
Right.
know.
I was just like thinking about that too. Like, it's so fucking weird. Like the world that we live in. Like we literally have like this little thing in our pocket that we get scam calls in, and people like take our money and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Like that seems kind of like a movie thing that like would be in the future.
Yeah, that
You know
we
what I
get
mean?
that we get like the actual notification saying like, hey,
Scam.
something that's about to scam you is calling
Yes,
you.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
bro.
kind of weird.
It's so weird. Like that shit seems like so like futuristic and like I don't know something.
But
out
not
of,
every
like,
time it's a scam. Like sometimes your
No, not
phone
every
just
time.
says stupid shit, or like it'll say like unknown, and it'll be like a random number, or it'll be a random number that you have no idea who it is, and your phone will be like maybe so and so, or like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Have
yeah,
you seen that?
yeah.
And I'm like, what? How does it know?
I don't know if I've ever had that happen to a call, but it definitely happens with texts. Like maybe blank is texting you.
Yeah.
But it is weird. I mean, they're wild out here. Technology's up there.
For sure.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. It just feels weird to think about it from like a way out here perspective. It's like if you really think about it, it's kind of wild. Humans are OP, bro. Humans are wild.
What's OP?
Overpowered.
We're overpowered
Yeah.
by robots.
We're just overpowered. Like it just means like damn. Like when people say like, oh, Goku's OP, you know, he's like too powerful. Like he's too much right now. You know, you never heard that before?
No,
Oh,
I'm not a TikToker.
it's not on TikTok.
Anyways, how was your week?
It's been chill. I've been hanging out with a couple friends. What did I do this past week? I went to where did we go?
So weird seeing you with tattoos.
Oh my gosh, guys, I got tattoos on me.
Like, it's just so weird.
That's why I wear long sleeves all the time so you can't see them. But yeah, I went out with a couple of friends. We went bowling and we played some pool the other day. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. Recently, I was gonna talk about like literally last night. I was driving, and then when I got home, the e-brake on my car snapped. So like I went to park my car, and then I pulled the e-brake, and it just went, pass, and it just snapped. So I don't know what to do now.
Do you need that?
Yeah, I need it. Like, well, not because my car is a stick shift. Like, I can
Mm.
put it in first gear, and that's basically park.
Mm.
The thing is that, like, I looked it up, and it said, like, do not drive your car if the e-brake is snapped, because you could be causing, like, irreparable damage to your vehicle.
Do not drive it.
Do not. So, like, I'm kind of nervous about it, but some people are saying, like, if it doesn't feel like the brakes are messed up, or if it feels like the car's just driving fine, or if it feels like the car's, like, you just feel it, then if you can drive it, but get it fixed. But if the car feels like it's like the brake is on, or if it's like something's going on, then don't drive it. But I mean, my car feels fine, I think.
Oh God.
But I'm gonna fix it
fuck
probably
something up.
tomorrow or something. But yes, I'm very worried about that one. Car problems, bro.
Car problems.
I hate cars.
Can't relate.
Fuck you.
I just have a regular normal car that never breaks down, and it's very reliable, and I love her. Cocaina.
Yeah, you just crash her into everything.
She has a couple
I bet
scratches.
she loves you. I bet she
She
loves
has
you
a couple
so
bumps and
much.
scratches. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
She's dirty as fuck right now. She's
That's
like
okay,
playing
though.
me.
I think it's just the weather recently. Like now it's like kind of sunny, so now is the time to wash your car. But like it's been foggy and raining. Like there's no point.
And my car's white, so it just gets dirty like really easily.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was, oh, I recently went to the mall. Have you been to Quilla Mall recently? How long has it been since you've been there?
South Center?
Yeah.
Oh, I just went like a few days ago.
Oh, a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that mall. I mean, they got a bunch of new shit there at the mall. I feel like.
Yeah, maybe I haven't gone in a while.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have a lot. They have a H&M like home store now.
Yeah,
they
they
got
do.
a whole ass Urban Outfitters. They got a whole Doc Martin store.
Yeah, Doc Martens. I went in there. That's pretty dope.
They got a whole bunch of new shit.
They got a Tilly's in there, and I haven't seen a Tilly's since I was like in Utah. Like I hadn't even heard.
I never shop in there.
I've only been there one time before this last time that I've been in there. But it's pretty cool in there. I went there recently.
Yeah, they got like new like restaurants.
Yeah, and they have like ice cream places and
Yeah.
like I don't know, these cool like cotton candy shit. It's pretty cool.
They have the little like roll ice cream.
Yeah, like
what is it called?
I don't know what it's
The
called.
rolled up ice cream.
Yeah, it's
thing.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I went there recently and it was cool.
Just to
To
shop.
shop. To shop, yeah.
Well, that's what you do when you go to the mall, right?
Yeah, I just shop, I guess.
Yeah.
How you feeling, bro?
My brain does not work. But also Archive 81.
Oh,
Watched
did
the
you
whole
watch that?
thing. Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was pretty good. I feel like at the end,
The only part that I didn't like.
if you guys haven't seen it, Archive 81 on Netflix, check it out.
Yeah,
Pretty
watch
good.
it. It's pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me of like Stranger Things a little bit.
Yeah.
With, like the other world type shit.
This one's a little more scary, though, I feel
Yeah,
like.
this one's definitely a more like creepy vibe, not like little kid show vibe, you know?
Yeah.
What was it that I didn't like? There was something that happened that I was just like, what the fuck? It was when
Part where the lady crashed her face off.
oh my god, bro, that literally I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Bro, that shit was intense.
Yes, it was so intense the way that
And
she
she
was
just
like
kept
screaming.
going?
I was like, oh my god.
I was like, why the fuck is
This
nobody
is
getting up right now?
crazy.
Like, they just saw her, like, clawing her face off, and they're just like, oh my god.
She's
like,
like,
get up,
"Stop."
bro.
No. I was like, oh my god.
I feel like that was so dramatic for, like, I don't know.
It was traumatic.
It was dramatic.
Fucking watch.
It was dramatic, but I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they made it more of like a, well, no, I guess it was pretty deep. Like, it was a story within a story within a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ending when he was, well, should I even say that or am I spoiling? Never mind, I'm not gonna spoil it.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
But did I just get a voicemail from Scam Leakly? What part was it? It was a part where I think it was when he was trying to save her or something.
Who, the main character?
Yeah, there was like a part where I was like, bro, why are you just standing there? Like, you could have also escaped at the same time or some shit like that. But I don't remember what part. I made a mental note of it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring that up because that part was dumb. But other than that, it was pretty good. I liked it.
It was pretty good. I think at the end, it was like pretty hard to follow if you're missing things. It's kind of like that one show, Dark. Remember that show? Did you watch that show? It's about like a guy.
I stopped watching it.
I stopped watching it too because
it got kind of like I stopped watching it because I was waiting for the next season to come out, and then I got confused because I forgot what had happened, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to already watch it because it's like a lot, you know, like they go back and forth between time periods and shit, and it's just like a lot."
Well, that's
but
why
it was really interesting too.
That's why I stopped watching it, because when the second season came out, I started watching it and I was like, "What? I don't know what the fuck's going on right now?"
Yeah, it's really confusing. Like you have to watch it the whole thing from the beginning.
And I started to get those vibes like towards the end of the show, so I'm a little worried that like that's gonna happen on season 2 if they don't hurry up.
Is there a season 2 coming?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there has to be because he has to get out, huh?
Yeah. There's this. Can I talk about something like nasty as fuck?
Oh,
I know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's this video on Twitter. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I think it just came out like yesterday or a couple days ago.
Oh God.
And it's horrible. Like, if you go on Twitter and just look up maggots, you'll immediately know like what's going on. And I'm gonna show you the video.
Oh no, I'm gonna throw up.
Fuck, I don't even know if I want to show you actually. It's so gross. Like, it's literally so gross.
Is it just maggots though? I mean, maggots are gross, but they're not that gross.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this out, but I'm gonna tell you what it is before I show you it.
Okay.
Because it's disgusting. So I don't know if you want to see it. Like, I looked it up.
Does it have to do with a living human person?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're eating them?
So like, I looked it up because I saw that. I looked it up because I saw maggots was trending, and I was like, what? What do you mean maggots?
Twitter's so fucking weird, bro.
I looked it up, and then I was like, and everybody was talking about it, and I was like, I have to see this fucking video. What the fuck's everyone talking about? And then like there was comments that were saying like, please do not watch this video. You will be traumatized. Just forget it. It even exists. And I was like, no, I have to see it now.
Man, it just makes you want to watch it when
and
they
it's
say shit like
fucking
that.
horrible, bro. It's horrible.
Did you have nightmares?
No,
Is it traumatic?
I saw it today. Like, I saw it today in the morning.
Did it traumatize you?
It's pretty traumatizing, bro. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh my God. And when it traumatizes you, that's how you know it's bad, because you watch the fucking weirdest shit sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know how.
It's bad.
Oh God.
So let me tell you what it is. I'll cut this out, but let me tell you what it is. It's this woman, bro. Look, I mean, just.
No, I don't want to see that.
No, you have to see it, bro.
Who in their right fucking minds?
You have to see it, bro.
No, I don't want to, bro. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, did they delete it?
Oh, thank God. And they probably took it down.
Oh no, this is it. I'm not gonna play it, bro. I don't want to see it again. So
I don't want to see it either.
Click on this link, and then you can see it.
I'm so scared. Are you gonna play my reaction?
Yeah, you can play it.
I don't want to.
It's so bad, bro. Did you click on the link? Oh, there's no sound?
Yeah, there's no sound. No! Why is it fucking green? I don't. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. I don't even want to
cry. I want to cry. Oh my God.
But you had to see it, bro. Okay, you had to. I had to see it. You had to.
Why do you have to traumatize me? Just because you are living your life with seeing that doesn't mean you have to put that in my head.
No, you do have to see it, bro. You have to. Isn't that crazy though?
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Those people don't deserve to be alive. I want to kill them.
Okay, all right.
Both.
All right. Let's move on here.
That just made me just.
No, yeah,
I'm
guys.
like angry.
It's pretty bad though. Like, it's pretty bad.
Bro, that's like.
I don't know how that happens.
I don't care really about the guy. I'm more so worried for her. Like, how is she gonna get that out? All of them. They're so small too.
How did they get in there? You think she put him in there, or you think she's like?
No, there's no. They had to have fucking.
Formed?
Or like, no, she had to have put them
in there. That's a lot though.
Well, obviously they were recording it and shit, so obviously they planned it out and they're like plotting it and they're like, yeah, this is gonna get a good reaction.
Wow, that's horrible, bro.
Why would you put yourself through that?
That's horrible, bro.
There's no way that those are edited, right? Like, that's real. It's not like CGI. Like, they just fucking...
I'm pretty sure it's real. Hey, who knows? But I'm pretty sure it's real. But it just came out recently, so there could be some developments later on.
That's so weird. I just don't understand, like, why would you even want to do that?
Bro, the world, bro, is wild. Humans are too OP, bro. I'm telling you.
No, that's not OP. That's...
some crazy
That's
shit.
something else. Something's not... They were dropped on their heads as babies.
Yeah, bro, that shit's wild. I couldn't believe that shit when I saw it. And I was like, no. I took it off and I started screaming. I was like, no, I cannot believe this. This ain't real right now. But anyways, yeah, I just want to share that with you guys.
Thank you for ruining my life.
Yeah, if you guys want to see it, link in the description.
No, don't watch it. Don't look it up.
Yeah, it's probably old news by the time you guys are seeing this, but it's pretty gross. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on because I don't even want to think any more about that.
Okay, moving on.
Has your tattoo been itchy or anything?
No, I remember you told me that.
Been chilling?
Yesterday, I went to get it touched up.
Which one?
All of them, both of them. But she was like, they're not ready yet.
Yeah, they're not ready. You have to wait till they're fully healed.
Aren't they healed already?
No.
How long does it take?
They go, wow, it's going to start like peeling and shit.
I think mine already peeled, though. This one peeled.
Oh, that one doesn't look like it peeled. That one looks still dark and shit.
Feel it, though.
Yeah, but it's just not ready yet, bro. How are you going to tell a tattoo artist?
Well, I wasn't telling her. I was just like, is it ready? And then she was like, it looks like it's kind of shiny. Not ready.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine.
Not ready yet, I don't think.
Yeah, this video is pretty funny. It's a TikTok. I want to show it to you guys because I want to share it. It's called Try Not to Cry. So.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped your wallet. No, I'm just kidding, man.
Oh, shit.
You think that was a good prank idea for my YouTube channel or no?
It's kind of old. It's kind of old.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you didn't actually drop your wallet. That's why. Do you get it or no?
No.
What do you mean? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, did you think that was a good idea for my YouTube channel or no?
Like to prank stuff? Like to prank people and stuff?
What do you mean?
Or...
No, because you know I said that you dropped your wallet, but you didn't actually drop your wallet?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think that would be a good idea for my YouTube channel or no?
Yeah, but what's the point of saying that? It's like for like pranking people with the wallet thing, or?
No, I'm basically saying, like, you think that would be a good idea or no?
Suppose. Yeah, I suppose.
What do you mean? No, because you know I said that you dropped your wallet.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
But you didn't actually drop it.
I
Do you get it or no? Because it was like kind of like a prank.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Because
So,
you fell for it.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. As a prank, if it's a good idea as a prank.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying like you think it would be a good idea for my YouTube channel or not?
I suppose, yeah.
What do you mean? I'm trying to be a YouTuber. That's why.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you get it or no?
I thought I got it, but
What do you
keep
mean?
saying you don't, what do you mean?
Yeah, because I'm saying like I said you dropped your wallet, but you didn't actually drop your wallet.
I know.
Do you get it or no?
No.
Because you didn't actually drop your wallet, so it was just a prank.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, did you think that was a good
It's
idea
a
or
good
no?
prank, yes. It's a good prank. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm really lost right now.
It's a good prank for your YouTube channel.
No, I know, but you didn't actually drop your wallet. That's why. Do you get it or no?
No, I don't.
Because you didn't actually drop your wallet.
I didn't drop my wallet. No, I didn't drop my wallet.
What do you mean?
No.
So it wasn't a good idea then?
It is a good idea. That's what I'm saying.
I'm really lost right now. It's because I'm trying to be a YouTuber. That's why.
Oh my god.
Kinda
Like, I
funny.
thought I got it, but now I don't fucking know what's
He's like,
going
no,
on.
I don't know. I don't get it. Poor guy, bro. He was
Imagine having a conversation with someone like that for real.
I would be like, bro, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Yeah, I would be done midway. I'd be like, okay, no.
He'd be like, every time he'd be like, no, you dropped your wallet. I'd be like,
What
oh,
do you
okay.
mean? What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh, you would just do it to him?
What do you mean? I'm just kidding. All right.
Anyways.
Gosh. Back to the regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, what is the regular schedule programming?
I got a dog and my dog's name is Cat. We're back.
We're back, y'all. Anyways, no, that's gonna go in the video.
What?
That TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean? I was gonna put the video like in the video, in the TikTok, in the video after. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think that'd be funny? Like a funny idea to put it in there in the video, or no?
Yeah, like as a prank.
Well, yeah, like I just put it in there because it's like kind of funny to see it, to watch it, for everybody. I think it's kind of funny, right? Or no?
What do you mean?
Like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. So what we talk about today, bro? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Stop.
What do you mean?
Stop.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm sweating!
Why don't you take off your sweatshirt then? Why don't you just wear a regular shirt?
This is a regular shirt.
I mean, it's a sweatshirt.
Yeah, and? What do you mean?
If you're hot, you're
Oh.
wearing a regular shirt. A t-shirt.
What do you mean? Okay, guys. Back to the regular scheduled programming.
Yes. So today, what are we talking about, bro?
Today, we're talking about...
What do you mean?
Today, we're talking about sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis is when you have paralysis in your sleep.
It's very serious. It's not a joke.
And if you're experiencing sleep paralysis right now,
Call this number down here right now.
yeah.
It's Melissa's number.
Don't put my number on there.
I'll put your number in there,
No,
bro.
don't put my number on there.
Wouldn't that be
please.
kind of funny though? Like as
My
a prank.
mom's.
As a prank.
My mom.
No.
She's gonna get a lot of scam weekly calls.
But yeah, we're talking about sleep paralysis today.
My brother's very experienced in this, so he's gonna take the reins. He's gonna take the lead in this.
I mean, yes, that is true. I am experienced, but I thought you've had sleep paralysis. You still haven't?
Have I had sleep paralysis? No, I don't think I have.
I swear you did.
No, I just had that weird experience with the fucking.
What?
Fuck.
What?
Why'd you just put your gum right there?
Oh.
ABC gum. No, I just had that weird experience with my dream.
Oh, like the 5th Wednesday of the month? Dream?
Yeah.
Nice.
No one knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about sleep paralysis today just because we thought it was really interesting. And I recently had a very crazy sleep paralysis experience.
Today's the 4th episode of the month.
4th episode of the month. Oh my god,
Check.
we didn't even intro that at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you guys heard that.
So that's why we're talking about sleep paralysis.
You guys heard that creepy intro music in the 30 minutes ago. We good. It's a creepy episode this week.
Creepy episode.
But yeah, for this fourth episode of the month, we're gonna be talking about sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is basically your body puts itself into a paralysis when you do fall asleep, when you're like in REM, rapid eye movement state or whatever. Just so that you don't move around so much if you're like having some crazy dreams.
You
I
don't
think.
act out your dreams.
Yeah, so you don't like act out your dreams, but like some people don't have that because like
They experience sleepwalking.
yeah, they experience like sleepwalking. So, and it's also not an exact science. Like we don't really know what it is or how
Did
it's
you hear
happening.
that? What was it? It was like fuck, where did I watch it? A documentary or some shit like that, where the guy he murdered his best friend
Oh, fuck.
while he was like in a sleepwalking state,
Is this real?
and they went on trial and all this shit.
And what happened to him?
I don't remember.
Dang.
But yeah, basically, obviously he experienced sleepwalking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people believe that he is lying and that he wasn't actually sleepwalking when he freaking murdered
Killed
her
him?
because
Was it her?
yeah, like people think that he had a crush on her, and people think that like
And are
there's
they
a bunch of
fucking
shit
roommates
that
or something?
yeah, like
Oh.
or no. She they were roommates at one point, but I don't know if they were still living together at this point. But before it happened, like he was acting super weird, and like she like found him like naked in his closet,
Oh, what the fuck?
in her closet, and then like she called one of her friends because she was like, bro, he's acting like super weird, like I don't want to be here right now, like he's just being fucking weird.
Fuck.
And then like she left, and then when she came back like the next morning or some shit like that, like supposedly within 5 minutes he laid down, fell asleep, went into whatever it's called when you're sleepwalking, and murdered her, all in the span of like 20 minutes or some shit like that. And then he said that it was sleepwalking. So I don't know, it's a very interesting thing. I forgot where I watched it, but I think it was probably on Netflix. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna talk about The Nightmare. Wasn't that a documentary that used to be?
Yeah, about sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
I
pretty
watched
good
that
one
one,
actually. It's called The Nightmare. And it has like a pillow on the cover of it if you want to check it out. It's just about sleep paralysis and like people's experiences with sleep paralysis. But it's a good one, and it talks about like the science behind it and stuff like that. But my dad, I think I've told this before, my dad gets it frequently. I think that's like, I don't know if it's genetic or not, but maybe it's just stress induced.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe that's why. But I do get it. The last time I got it was like maybe a week ago, so I haven't gotten it since then. And before that, I didn't get it for like at least a month, I think.
Yeah.
So it's been pretty spaced out recently. You used
Just
to get it a lot.
irregular.
Yeah, I used to get it a lot when I used to like nap. But I don't nap anymore because I'm a man. I'm a grown man.
I nap all the time.
I'm just kidding.
So what is it that actually people used to say like back in the day that sleep paralysis was? Or there's like this whole obviously conspiracy that, you know, has to do with paranormal, and it's not actually just, you know, scientific, and there's actually like a demon sitting on your chest or some shit.
There's a bunch of those because like I know that like in the documentary The Nightmare, they talked about how people see like the same people in their like sleep paralysis. So it's kind of like, how the hell does like someone see like the same shadowy figure? I guess that's kind of, but people said that like they see this man standing at the doorway. He's just all black. He's just a shadow, and he has like a top hat or something, or just like a hat.
Yeah, the shadow man.
Yeah, the shadow man or something. And like a lot of people report seeing the same shadow figure, but it's like,
which is kind of weird.
It's weird, but it's also like, there's a shadowy figure. Do you really remember if he has a hat or not? Or if he had horns or something?
What if you do?
What if you don't? I mean, if you do, then it's like, okay, well now you're kind of just, what if you just like dig into like the everything else now, because everyone else seeing it, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. I saw that.
So it got put into your head subconsciously, and now you're like seeing it in your sleep paralysis, what you're saying?
It could be that, or it could just be like you saw something and you're trying to remember what you saw, and then you see like, you hear this other story and you're like, yes, I also did see that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be that.
But anyways, the documentary talks about that, and they also talk about how people like see the same things during sleep paralysis, which is very strange. But then if you really go into like the deep side, you know, people talk about how like there's demons, and like you need to clear yourself and cleanse your house and cleanse your soul and pray and stuff to make sure that he doesn't come and get you. But it's like, I've never had.
I mean, people experience some scary ass shit during
No,
sleep
it is
paralysis.
scary. It's very scary, but like it's not. Well, I don't know. I don't think you could be.
You don't
like,
think that it has to do with paranormal?
I don't think it's like someone's gonna come and take your soul away from you. I don't think so. But that's scary.
Yeah, maybe. And then you just never wake up and you're in a coma.
Yeah, or you just pass away in your sleep.
Yeah.
But my dad recently, well, no, he has one that, do you remember my dad's story that he had? Like that was, well, I don't really remember it either. I just remember that he said he had sleep paralysis, and there was somebody and like they like grabbed his face when he was like
and they
asleep.
were like super up close, and he said they looked like a demon.
Yeah, and they like grabbed his face and like put their faces next to his face, like face to face, cara a cara. And they were like looking at him and like shaking him or something. That's pretty intense.
Nearly pissed himself.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. That has never happened to me. I don't think I've ever been. No, yeah, actually, yes, I have been touched.
You have?
And this recent one that I had, it's pretty scary.
They touched you inappropriately?
Yeah, in these areas.
In my no-no square.
In these areas down here, you know.
Yeah, show the doctor
Show the doll.
on the sheep.
Back here.
Oh god. Okay, anyways. So what happened?
So do you want to talk about this recent one, or do you want to talk about a past one first, and then I can talk about this one?
Talk about past ones that you remember.
So ones that I remember vividly, From like a couple years ago, or a few years ago actually now. Jesus, so fucking old. You know how it be.
Yeah, when you're 30.
When when you're 30 and you think that 2015 was like, I don't know, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're. Anyways, but it was when we used to share a room together. Me and Melissa used to share a room together, and I feel like I would get more sleep paralysis when we used to share a room together.
Well, to be fair, when we were younger, like, you were scared of everything. And you were so scared. Guys.
Yeah, I was definitely afraid of the dark.
He was definitely afraid of the dark, but also, like, every time that he would go to sleep, he would make sure that he built, like, a little fort around himself with pillows.
Yeah.
Because he thought that the pillows were, like, a block, that if, like, the monsters were trying to come get him, they wouldn't be able to touch him.
There was a barrier around me.
They would be like, oh my God, a pillow, and, like, just disappear because there's a pillow. Like, that's in his head, that's what made sense to him.
That's how it works, bro.
And he would not go to sleep if there was like an open space where the pillows were not fully bordering him. He did not want to go to sleep, and he was terrified that.
Damn, bro, how you gonna expose me like this, bro?
And also, sometimes he would be so scared that he would want to sleep with me, right? So he would come and he would sleep in bed with me, and he would always be like, "Bro, are your legs stretched out right now?" Do you remember this? Yeah, and if my legs weren't stretched out, like, because obviously I was taller than him because he's younger than me. Mm-hmm. And if my legs weren't stretched out, like, he wouldn't want to stretch his legs out because he would think that, like, if anything came to grab one of us, it would grab the one that, the longer legs, who was lower in the bed. So every time that he would go to sleep with his legs, like, bent, even though if he really wanted to stretch them, and I didn't have my legs stretched out, he would not stretch his legs out.
Yeah. And that happened to, like, sometimes even when we weren't sleeping together, when I was sleeping in my own bed, I would be like, hey, how are your legs right now?
Yeah, he would always, every single night, are your legs stretched out? And
she'd be like, go to sleep. And I'll be like, bro, I need to sleep, bro. Help me out here.
I was so mean to you, though, low-key.
She was just like,
because I was so over him,
care.
bro.
She didn't care.
I was like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, you're fine. And I would sometimes mess with him and be like, oh, the monster's gonna get you. My legs aren't stretched. My legs are bent. It's gonna get you.
Evil children. Evil child.
And he would get scared.
But yeah, I used to be very afraid. Yeah.
Why do you think you were so scared? Do you think because I forced you to watch scary movies and then told you to shut the fuck up about it?
I wonder if that is what it is. It probably could be something else.
Or my dad scaring us.
Yeah.
As kids.
It's a lot of
traumatizing
stuff
you and then telling you to stop crying about it.
To really deal with there. But yeah, that was funny. I forgot about the stretched legs thing, but I did do that. And I used to be like, hey, are your legs like tucked in or out? And you'd be like, go to sleep. And then I'll be like, I'm just gonna play safe and just tuck my legs in. Like, what the fuck? Anyways,
oh my God.
But yeah, I used to get sleep paralysis a lot more when I was a little bit younger, and when we used to like sleep in the same room together. Maybe that was just because I was younger. But the one that I do remember pretty vividly, there's two that I remember pretty vividly. One of them was, it was just this time where I woke up and I had sleep paralysis, and it felt like my body, like I was laying flat on my bed because I sleep on my back, like facing up. I know that's weird, but I sleep on my back most of the time, and sometimes I cross my arms and I sleep like that.
And you cross your legs?
And I cross my legs sometimes.
You're not supposed to sleep like that.
Yeah, well, I do because it's comfortable. But I think it's more prone to get sleep paralysis that way.
I think so, yeah.
But one of the times I remember is just like I was sleeping that way, and then like when I woke up, it felt like I was sitting up on my bed, like I was sitting straight up, but like my legs were still like on the bed. Like I was laying down, but I was sitting up. And then I was like, and then like behind me, there was a closet behind me where we used to sleep at, and then I heard like noises going on back there, like behind me, and it was completely dark. It was pitch black. And I would hear like noises behind me, and I was like freaking out. Like I was like sweating bullets. I could feel myself like sweating. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I would like close my eyes and try to go to sleep, and I would like open my eyes again, but I was like still sitting up, and I would hear like people or like just like stuff.
You weren't able to move.
No, I wasn't able to move, and I was like sitting there, and every time I would close my eyes, I could feel myself moving back, like laying back down again. But then I would hear shit, and so I'd open my eyes again, and then it would like move me back up again, and I would be sitting up again.
What the fuck?
And then I would close my eyes, and I would slowly like sit back down, and then I would hear something, and I would get really scared, so I would open my eyes again, and I would come sit back up, and that happened like 5 times before I finally hit the bed, and then I woke up.
That's so weird.
It was very weird. And then another time that happened was, I remember like sleeping, and I woke up, and I was like, okay, I'm having sleep paralysis right now. Everything's fine. Take a deep breath. Let's just close our eyes and see if it'll go away. And it didn't go away for a really long time that time. And I was like, okay, I'm really starting to freak out here. And I opened my eyes, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know if I rolled over or like something like rolled me over, but I rolled over, and I saw on the floor, like where my bed was, like next to the floor, I saw a bunch of hands like sticking up from the floor, and they were all like swaying like this. And it was just hands, like from like the forearm into the ground, and they were just swaying like this. And there was a bunch around the room. And I was freaking out, bro. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, what the fuck? And I was like on the verge of like tears. Like, it's just scary. Like, that's just scary.
I think it's scary because like, I've never experienced that. Obviously, like when you're at sleep paralysis, like, it's like you're awake, but you're not awake.
Yeah, you can't move at all. Like, you're completely paralyzed.
And I've had things happen to me where I'm like in my dream, and I know that I'm dreaming, and I'm trying to wake myself up, but I can't. So I freak out thinking like I'm gonna stay stuck in this state forever, and I'm never gonna be able to wake up. And that itself like freaks me out to where like I start panicking, and I've literally like slapped myself, pinched myself, punched myself multiple times like in my dream, trying to wake myself up because I know that I'm not awake. And it like freaks me out. So I can only imagine how even more scary it is to...
When you just can't move.
Yeah, when you know that like you're awake, it feels like you're in your room, like your body just can't move, and there's scary shit like happening around you.
It's horrible, bro. And it's kind of weird to think about that, like, I don't know. I think a lot of people experience this, right?
Sleep paralysis? Yeah. I think there's a lot of people, yeah.
There's a lot of people that experience it, but not a lot of people that experience it regularly. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh, yeah, I've had that. But there's people that experience it regularly. And for me, it actually has been pretty distant recently. But back then, I used to get it a lot, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. Now it's like once or twice a month. Mm-hmm. So it has been slowing down. But it's just so weird to think about that. Like, I have these night terrors. I never realized it's like these night terrors. I don't know why it happens. But recently, the one I wanted to talk about was, I actually wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it. This one was pretty creepy. It was about, there was an old lady in there. And she was touching me.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
weird.
Like, it says, it was a spirit of a disgusting bug-looking old lady. That's what I wrote down.
A spirit of a disgusting bug-looking old lady?
Yeah.
She looked like a bug?
So I'm trying to remember because it was a while ago, but I remember because I wrote it down. So what happened was I was asleep, and in my dream, I had woken up and I was going to open the window because it was hot in my room. I usually sleep with the window open anyway. And I was dreaming at this point, but I didn't know. Mm-hmm. So like I got up and I opened the window. And when I was going to open the window, I saw there was a lady standing on the side, on the street, like where my window's at, on the road. Mm. And she looked fucking weird. Like she had like really wiry hair, and she had really big eyes and a small mouth. And she was old, and like she had wrinkles, and she just looked disgusting. I think she had like a lot of like brown, like
brown
black.
Under eye bags.
Yeah, under eye bags.
A lot of shit under her eyes.
But they were like black, you know, like she hadn't slept her whole life. Like, you know, go to sleep, maybe. Try it.
Close your eyes.
And then I was like, oh my God. And so I would close the window. I was like, I'm not dealing with that right now. So I was like, fuck that. And I closed the window. And then all of a sudden I heard tapping at my window.
Oh, fuck no.
And so in my dream, I was pretty brave because I opened the window, like I opened the curtain up to look. And the old lady was right at my window, and she was there. And I was like, what the heck? What are you doing? I don't think I yelled at her, but I was like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden I was back in my bed laying down. And that was when sleep paralysis started. So a lot of the time, sleep paralysis for me happens when I'm having a lucid dream, and then I realize that I'm dreaming, and then I go back to reality, which is sleep paralysis. Okay. I think at that time I realized I was like, I feel like I'm dreaming, or this shit just doesn't feel real. and then I all of a sudden snap back into.
That's what I'm scared of, because I feel like I lucid dream a lot. Like, it happens to me often where I know that I'm dreaming, and then that's when I start freaking out, right? Like, okay, I want to wake up now. Like, this is not fun anymore. But it never gets to the point where, like, I feel myself in my bed,
right,
not being able to move. It's still like I'm just stuck in that, like, dream world.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But
it's
I heard that that's usually, like, that's how it happens to a lot of people, is when they realize, and then they're lucid dreaming, and then it turns into sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that has happened to me a couple times. But this time it did happen, and then I went back to my bed, and I was laying down, and I was looking straight. Well, not I was looking straight, but I was like looking towards my feet, because I was laying down, you know, on my back. And then the old lady was in my room now, and she was in my room looking at me. And then it's very weird to describe, because, you know, dreams just don't make sense at all. So, like, what happened was she was big and tall. Like, she was a tall lady, like taller than me, I think, at the beginning. And then all of a sudden she started crawling onto my bed. And I couldn't move, bro. I couldn't move this whole time. And I was freaking out. I could hear myself breathing. Like, you can hear yourself breathing. Like, it's almost hard to breathe, because you're, at least how I sleep, my neck is like this. And I was looking down at the lady, you know, and I could hear myself like trying to breathe, bro.
Oh my God.
And I felt like I was going to pass out.
That's horrible.
And then she started coming closer. But as she was coming closer, she started turning more into like a bug and more into smaller. Mm-hmm. So what happened was she started coming closer, and she started looking weird. And then she made a way into my rib cage.
Oh, God.
This is horrible, bro. So like she like came in, and then I could feel her, and like it was weird, because I could see myself like in my rib cage, and I could see her, and she was like pushing all the organs around, making space so she could live in there.
Ew,
so
bro.
Like she was like, I could see like my heart, and she was like pushing my lungs aside, and she would like grab onto the rib cage, like the bones of my rib cage, and she was like holding on, and she looked at me like, she was like, I'm in here, and I'm gonna stay in here. And she would hold on to my rib cage like that. And like during this whole time, I'm looking down, like looking at all my shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was having for real, like a panic attack. And then after she was just there chilling for a little bit, then I woke up, and I turned on the light, and I grabbed some water. And then I watched some YouTube shit, because I was like, I cannot sleep right now. But
oh my God,
yeah,
that's crazy.
it was pretty intense.
And I think a lot of people think that sleep paralysis is, you know, has to do with paranormal stuff, because a lot of people see super, you know, scary things.
Weird shit.
Or they see maybe like the spirit of someone who's passed away or something, right? Like a grandma or grandpa or something. And they're like, what is going on? Why are they in my room? Why can't I move? But the science behind that is explained that because you are in that state, your mind just starts freaking out, right? Because you're in paralysis and you can't move. And so the more you get scared, the more you start imagining scary things going on around you.
Right.
And then you start panicking even more, and it's just like a cycle that your mind just creates.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, there actually being a ghost of an old lady in your room.
Right.
Type shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. And I think, I mean, it's almost just like an intense version of a nightmare. Like when you have a nightmare, no one's like, well, I mean, they're like, oh, let's look at the meaning, but not really. Not most of the time. It's just like, oh, it's just a nightmare. Like ignore it. It's just something scary that happened. But with sleep paralysis,
feels like a real life like nightmare.
Yeah. But like with sleep paralysis, people just get weird about it because it's just much more intense than a nightmare. But I mean, I think it's the same. It's just your mind.
Feel like it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mind is a powerful thing, bruh.
It's crazy. So you don't think at all that it has anything to do with paranormal?
I don't know, because I treat it just like a nightmare, even though they're like very scary. But I wouldn't think of a nightmare as like someone's trying to like take my soul away from me or something, or a paranormal or something like that.
Because like let's say that you live in like a haunted house or something, right, where like shit's already happening, and then you never have experienced sleep paralysis, but all of a sudden in this house, like you start experiencing it, and you like it happens multiple nights in a row, and you see shit and whatever. Like I feel like in that situation, I would think that it has something to do with something paranormal.
Yeah, it could be if it's happening like super frequently, like every single day. It's probably a problem, and it's probably, well, yeah. I mean, you could go that way, or you could be like, I need to do something about your mental health. I feel like at that point, but I don't know. It's something that dreams are just we just don't know what dreams are.
Yeah.
So it's just touchy subject, I guess.
You just travel to a whole different universe when you sleep. You don't even know.
Astral projection. Would you do that if you could?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you think you would?
It's pretty scary.
Why? Because you
Because
don't.
you get lost, like Insidious.
And you won't be able to come back to your body?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, if you're doing it right and you know that you're going to be able to come back, I would do it.
But no, I mean, you gotta just do it. You can't just be like,
It's not for sure.
there's no assurances here.
Yeah, then that's scary.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. But it's pretty cool, though. If it's
Travel
real.
to
Is
the
that even real,
unknown.
by the way?
Astral projection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. I think people like literally practice it. Like there's ways, like there's like steps to be able to do it, which is the same for lucid dreaming, I think. And it's also probably the same for sleep paralysis. Like I'm sure there is a way where you can
Get that?
experience sleep paralysis, like
induce it
purposefully.
yourself?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I bet you could, but I don't know how.
I heard that it has a lot to do with stress and also like your sleep pattern. Like if your sleep pattern is super irregular, which is why a lot of people experience sleep paralysis, like when they're napping during, the middle of the day, or like stuff like that, or if like you don't get sleep for multiple nights and your sleep schedule's all off and shit, like it's more likely to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there are ways that you could fucking do it if you really wanted to try it.
I know you can lucid dream. Lucid dream is pretty common, and like there's like steps you can follow to do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's scary.
What?
'Cause,
Lucid
like,
dreaming?
No, but I mean like, yeah. Well, I mean when you start lucid dreaming, like then you're not gonna know what's real and what's not. And then what if like you're awake?
You do know.
What if you're awake, bro, and you're like, wait, hold on, am I dreaming right now? And you just jump in front of a bus and you die.
Okay, well, that's a little extreme. There are ways to be able to tell if you're dreaming or not.
Yeah, I know.
Like tapping your fingertips and counting how many fingers you have.
I heard that, and I've heard about the time thing too.
Yeah, which I've literally never done that once in a dream. Have you?
Time?
Like counted your fingers?
Nope. I've never even looked.
That's like the last thing I think about.
The only thing that I
I'm like too busy fucking running away from the zombie or some shit.
yeah, it's because that's what they say you have to do. Like you have to do it in real life so that your brain subconsciously does it in your dream for you.
Yeah, and then once you do it in your dream and you realize that shit's off, that's when you realize that you are dreaming. Therefore, it's a lucid dream, and now you can do whatever the fuck you want.
But then sometimes you go into sleep paralysis, so it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and then you're fucking stuck seeing a bug old lady crawl into your chest, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to do that. But yeah, sleep paralysis is scary, and it's like, I don't know. It's very
scary.
weird that shit just happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of times that people have that happen to them, but they also don't experience scary stuff. Like they just experience the paralysis part of it, you know?
And they just kind of go back to sleep.
Yeah, and then they're able to like get out of it by wiggling their toes or some shit. How do you usually like wake up from it?
I do that. It usually happens when the thing that I'm experiencing is like coming to a conclusion, or it can happen when I try to move out. I try to move away. Like there's times where like it's very
more
weird.
often do you wake yourself up, or more often does it just end?
More often I wake myself up.
Oh, okay.
Like I usually try and move my eyes around like a lot, because it's very weird to explain, but when I move my eyes around a lot, I can kind of go into a corner and then wake up that way. It's very strange.
Your eyes are gonna get stuck in the back of your fucking head.
Like I kind of move my eyes around a lot, and then when I go into a corner, like my brain just goes and I fly into the corner and I wake up, bro. Isn't that the wildest shit ever?
That's so weird.
It's very wild. But there's been times where I have moved like my toes around,
Or
and
your
like I can
fingers
like
or shit.
But most of the time I use the corner technique, which doesn't really make sense.
And you have recorded yourself while experiencing the paralysis, right?
Yeah, I have, but it's a controversial video.
Yeah, and very controversial. He recorded himself having sleep paralysis, and it's a video he put on his YouTube channel, and it went viral. How many views does it have now?
We'll check right now, but I think it's
millions.
It does have millions
Millions of views on this sleep paralysis video.
Yeah, I mean, if you just go into the comments there, it's just a whole like whirlwind of comments.
Yeah. On a video that has millions of views, usually the comments are all over the place.
Pretty wild. What the fuck is going on right now? Gosh, am I awake right now? Let me count my fingers real quick. Right. It has 3.7 million views
Damn.
as we speak.
And why is it controversial? People don't believe you.
It's controversial because everybody says that I'm faking it, and they're like, bro, this ain't sleep. You can't move in sleep paralysis, bro. First of all, you're sleeping in the daytime. Second of all, you can't move in sleep paralysis. Third of all, what is that? Third of all, what is that hairstyle? Cut that shit off, bro. Fourth of all, what's the other ones? They're like, who is this kid and why is he on YouTube? And fifth of all, he just got paid for sleeping, guys. What the fuck is going on right now?
And did you actually get paid?
I got paid quite a bit for that video.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. But yeah, all of a sudden everyone's just a sleep paralysis expert.
Yeah, in the comments, bro. That's just how that's
You're
the
doing
internet.
this during the day, blah blah blah. Like,
Everyone's
what?
an expert on everything on the internet. But yeah, I mean, sleep paralysis is weird and it's kind of hard to record it. Well, yeah, there's that one claim that's pretty valid. I think it's like, how are you gonna know that you're gonna have sleep paralysis while recording? And I did it during the daytime because of that specific reason. Because I usually get it when I take a nap.
Yeah, that's usually more likely to happen.
But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that video.
I'm glad that I have not gotten sleep paralysis, and I hope that I don't.
That is strange.
'Cause I feel like if I do, I'm gonna see some scary ass shit.
I feel like you are under stress a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
Yeah, I have a lot of nightmares, but not sleep paralysis.
Fucking weird. Got lucky, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about, or is there anything else we should talk about with sleep paralysis? Yeah, it's very strange, very weird, and if you guys want to experience it, there's rules. I mean, there's steps if you want to follow it, but you probably don't want to.
Yeah, wouldn't advise.
And then also, when you listen to people's sleep paralysis stories, you usually get sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I remember when I watched that fucking documentary about it.
And they
that's
told
what they
that
said.
at the end.
At the end,
like,
and I'm like, I'm scared as fuck
bro?
at night. Like, just thinking about it the whole time. Like, the more you think about it, the more you're likely to experience sleep paralysis. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, dude. So, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening to this whole podcast.
But anyways, I want to talk about who's that editor?
Editor?
There's a behind the scenes person that works at H3. He's a guy. He has like blonde hair.
Maybe.
Yeah, him. He recently posted like a live or something on.
Oh, when he's having a conversation with his cousin.
Yeah, did you watch that?
I didn't finish it. I started watching it the other day, but I didn't finish it.
I finished the whole thing. It was kind of funny.
It was kind of funny. I remember I watched like half of it, I think, and I was playing it while I was like doing my makeup and getting ready. And then when I like paused it, I didn't get to finish it, but I was gonna finish it.
Bro, yeah, like I clicked on it. What's his? Do you know his YouTube name? So we can tell him what video. Oh, yeah, Star Killer or something. He's what is he on H3?
He's honestly, I'm not sure. Like really,
he's behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, some producer or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's been on there a couple times because I remember seeing it. He popped up my feed and I was like, this guy looks hella familiar, but I didn't know who the hell he was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I clicked on the video because the title was pretty funny. The title was like having a conversation with my politically incorrect cousin, like, and like I'm gonna get canceled or something. And I was like, this is kind of funny. So I clicked on it and I started watching it and I was like, who the hell is this guy? And I was like, he looks so familiar. But it's because he had that one story on H3 where he got really high with that one girl. And he was like playing Donkey Kong or something. And I was like, oh my God, that's where he's from. Like, that's where I remember him from.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty funny guy. But he, that was pretty funny. He had like a whole like interview with his cousin Tim, Uncle Tim, his cousin Tim.
Yeah, Uncle Tim.
But it was pretty funny if you guys want to check it out. They like talked about a bunch of shit and like
there was a part in the video where Tim was like talking about how like his ideal date with a girl, right, would be like to watch what's the show? NCIS?
Some crime show.
Yeah, some crime show. And then he was like, and if they don't like that, then
They're gonna cook me some food or something.
Yeah, she can go into the kitchen and make me something to eat or something like that. And he was like, okay,
whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
you're going into cancel territory.
He's so worried about getting canceled.
Yeah.
It was funny.
He shared a few stories about that cousin on H3. So when I saw him post that, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, all the comments were like, get cousin Tim on like, H3. Like we need him on H3. But it was
You're
funny
scared of being
because
canceled.
yeah, it was funny because there was this one time where he's like, tell him about that one story about the guy that you killed, and he's like, about
the guy that I buried.
Yeah, the guy that I buried, and he's like, no, the other
guy,
one.
guy you drowned.
I'm like, what
Oh.
the fuck's going on right now, bro?
I'm sure he's killed multiple people in his life. Like I don't think that's a joke.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Like
Oh shit! I thought it was a joke.
No, it's not.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was pretty funny. He was like, and then he had another cousin that came on the live, and he was like,
Oh, he did. I didn't see that.
Towards the end, he had another cousin that came on the live, but it was like through like Instagram Live. So he was there, and his name was Alex, I think. I don't remember, but he was like, we all grew up together, like us three, and then he was like, but then Tim kind of went his own way, and then we became normal, and he became how he is now. I'm like, damn, bro, he's literally right here. It's so funny. Yeah, that one was pretty funny. If you guys want to check out that video, it's kind of funny.
Shout outs.
Maybe we should do a live,
Shout out to
bro.
their family. What?
Maybe we should do a live.
With our politically incorrect cousins.
Yeah. Who is an incorrectly incorrect cousin right now?
I don't know. All of them. let's just have a podcast with all of our cousins on here. With Eros and then all of them, bro. That would be
jokes.
That we would get canceled for sure.
Oh. Then probably not then.
No, let's fucking do it. Fuck it.
Yeah. If you guys want to see a podcast with the cousins, let us know.
With the cousins.
We'll figure it out. We can do something.
Yeah, with our politically incorrect cousins.
Yeah, we'll just steal someone's idea. It's not stealing. It's borrowing.
It'll be a trend.
Oh, okay.
On YouTube now.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
I'm so pale. I love that video.
Why do you love that video? It's not even funny.
It is, because she doesn't know she's live.
Yeah, but
She's like, I'm so pale. She's like, she's live. And she doesn't like register it in her head for like a few seconds, and then she's like, oh, and then she starts talking normally, and the other girl cannot stop laughing. It's hilarious.
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
Today's snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands.
First of all, she's incorrect grammar.
Yeah, like why? I just don't understand why she says it like that. She's just looking at herself and she's like, I'm so pale.
Hey man, everybody makes mistakes, bro. I'm just kidding. But
anyways.
Yeah. There's other like news videos that are funnier though, I feel like.
Oh, that one's iconic. Or the one where the lady was having a stroke.
Which one?
On live.
Wow, how's that funny? Which one?
You remember?
Oh, the head the bet girl?
Yeah, the head the pet, the cat,
the head the bet.
Everyone was like, what the fuck? And then later she's like, yeah, I was having a stroke.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny.
And then it wasn't funny anymore, but it was still funny, you know?
It was still funny. Or there's that one where the lady, like, she's, like, stepping on grapes to make wine. And she, like, falls off. And she's like, oh. It's like, what the fuck?
That one's pretty funny too.
Yeah, if you remember these videos, I mean, you're a YouTube OG, honestly. Those videos are old.
Really? The grape one's that old?
Yeah, bro, that's just old.
Oh, shit.
Anyways,
thank you for watching.
Thanks for listening, guys, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of us talking about sleep paralysis.
We're wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
Don't forget.
Be safe. But yeah.
Watch out for those maggots.
Oh, gosh. Stop, bro. Why? I had forgotten, bro. I just
remembered.
Is James
so
here?
I needed you to remember. No, I think he just came and grabbed something.
Damn
and left.
it.
He's probably going to come back later, though.
Okay, you got strong, man.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
I'm not watching that again. And I don't
Oh.
even know. I don't even have a Twitter.
It's okay. I'll send it to him.
No! Please don't. Okay, anyways.
Anyways, yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Turn on your post notifications.
Comment down below.
Thank you for listening to our podcast on all audio platforms.
Yes, of course. We
Everything will be
appreciate
linked
you.
down below in the description box if you want to check us out on there. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
See ya later.
Peace out.
Peace.